Hi, how are you? This right here is the new tray, okay? It is wood, it's nice and thick and sturdy. The elegant flourish pattern, we're gonna use that tonight, along with, of course, the color of the month Napa. If you haven't gotten this yet, you can get it by spending $75 on my website. Then an option will open up to where you can go and add it to your cart, okay? So this is Elegant Flourish. Let me see if I can show you. It's so pretty. And you can comment the word blessed to get the link. Hi, Kathy. How are you, love? Welcome. Comment blessed. And hey, Tina. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. All right. So I'm going to thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you sharing for me. I'm going to just peel this a little at a time, okay? And then here's what I'm going to do. This is a D size. These are 18 by 18. They're quite large. Can be a little intimidating to use, but I'm going to show you a trick. So this is how I do all of my D and C and E size transfers, the big boys, okay? I peel it all the way off the backer if I have a big surface. If not, I just set the surface in between the backer and the transfer, okay? So look at that. Now I don't have to worry about it sticking to itself. I can do whatever I need to with it. Hi, Joni. How are you? Hey, Lisa. Hi, Stephanie. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to fuzz it. Hey, Paula. I'm doing well. Thank you for joining me. Happy Friday. All right. Hey, Denise. How are ya? All right. So I'm going to just put this on and peel it off a couple of times. And then we're going to take it and we're going to stick it right onto the tray, okay? Just like that. And I'm going to, I've got all kinds of gunk on my fuzzing cloth, so make sure that I don't have any big lumps and bumps that are right near, oops, the, where the, stencil, like, my gosh, I can't even think. Silk screen is. I don't know what I'm not, it's not coming to me. Make sure that you get any kind of fuzzy stuff out of the silk screen. My gosh. Okay. Hi, Sandra. How are you, love? Welcome. All right. Now, as I run my hands over it, I can feel any imperfections underneath, and I just want to make sure that it's really well pushed down. Now, any parts that I have something underneath the transfer, if it's not like next to the silk screen part where it connects with the silk screen, I'm not super worried about it, okay? Now, we are going to use the color of the month. If you haven't gotten it yet, you can comment the keyword blessed and you'll get the link to my website. By doing that, you can go on there and purchase. Now, with this sale that I'm doing on this surface and transfer tonight, I'm not offering the color of the month because it is a sale price. But if you send me a message, I can help you order it, okay? Hi, Nat. How are you? Oh, my gosh. I've been following your story. Y'all, my friend Nat had a horrible house fire. And I love you so much. I'm so happy to see you. So this is the color of the month. It's called Napa. Look how pretty it is. Okay. I'm going to just use a regular mini squeegee. And I'm going to try and go on a little bit heavier than I normally would. And then at the end, I'm going to come back and pick up the excess. Okay. Because I'm not sure exactly what I did with my big squeegee. It's probably dirty if I'm being honest. So I'm going to just put a little bit of extra on here so that it doesn't dry. And then I can come back and pick it up, okay? So I hope you all had a great week. I did. It's been busy. I was out of town earlier this week, but today was really good. I did work today, but I had some really good meetings that went really, really well. So that was good. We got a lot done today, so I love my team, y'all. The guys that I work with are amazing. and the ones that work for me are just incredible. It's so fun being able to work with people that you like and that are also good at their jobs. It makes it so easy for me. Okay, now I'm trying to go on a little bit thicker than I normally would because I don't want this to dry in the silk screen, and because this is a huge surface, there is that possibility, okay? So it may look like I'm clumping a bunch of paste on here, but I just don't want it to dry too quick. And because this is a matte paste, it's gonna dry a little faster than normal paste will. Or than, I say normal paste, excuse me, than shimmer paste will. So I just wanna make sure that doesn't happen. Now, I'm coming back along here and I'm just going to scrape that excess back off into my jar. Now that I know that it's fully covered. And then I'm gonna have to work fast and pick this thing up here. These smoother, thinner transfers make it so easy to not leave a whole ton of paste behind though, because they're not really textured like our old ones were. Now we do still have some that are not the new transfers, but most of them are these new thinner ones. So I'm trying to pull it as much as I can from the center so that I don't stretch out my transfer. Wow, that is such a pretty print. Okay, I'm gonna just set that right over there. I'm not super worried about it. Whenever I wash it, if it got stuck together, it's fine because I'm gonna just put it underwater. Hi, Rainy, how are you? Well, I'm happy to see that, Nat. I've been following along with what's going on with you. I saw that you found a new house, so that's amazing. Thank God. And I'm glad that you're okay. Okay, so let's see if I can pick this up and show you. So there's my tray. Look how pretty that is, y'all. This thing turned out absolutely perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that I dry it really well, and you could stop here if you like, okay? But you know me, I'm not one to just stop here. So I'm gonna make sure that I dry every bit of this thing. And then I have another transfer that I think will go perfectly for this. Thank you, Nat, I'm glad you like this. Now, this whole project reminds me of a perfect gift for like a wedding gift, for really any holiday or birthday or whatever. Hostess gift, it would be amazing to give to somebody with like a bottle of wine, take to a party with you, and we're getting to the point of holiday parties. Can y'all believe that it's almost the holidays? So Chris's mom called last night and asked what we're doing for Christmas or for Thanksgiving, and we started making plans, and I am just like, I don't know. It's so weird that we're already almost there. I really can't believe it. Okay, so I'm just going around and just checking to see if I'm dry. And there's a few little spots that I don't feel are dry entirely. So I'm just going over them a little bit more. I sure do love this color. It's like a wine. Hi, Faith. How are you? Welcome. It's like a color of wine. Look at that. So in order to buy this, you have to go on my website and spend at least $75. And then you can add it to your cart. So once you fill up your cart, then you go to the checkout. Hi, Anita. How are you, love? Go to the checkout and it will say, congratulations, you can add the color of the month to your cart. Look how pretty that is. Seriously, this by itself is perfection. But this is the transfer Blessed Simply. Okay, it's 2 pieces. I cut it apart a long time ago. Oh, thank you. They're press-ons. And I love them. They're, I forget what they're even called. Red Aspen. And I absolutely love these nails. I get compliments on them all the time, and they don't like damage your nail beds. They're amazing. I found a girl that sells them, and I've started exclusively doing that instead of, I used to use dip, and I also have gotten fake nails and gel polish, but y'all, it's so expensive to go to the salon, and it's a pain. I hate going to the salon. No, you haven't missed much at all. Okay, so I am going to fuzz this a little bit, okay? Not a whole lot, just once for that one, because this is basically not that new. I've used this several times. Actually, I'm going to do this right there, and I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to put it. So I'm doing the word blessed first, and then I'm going to kind of layer simply up over the top, okay? I don't want to layer it entirely on top of this, but I want it to be kind of close. So I'm going to use Shimmer Shadow. It's black with a little bit of a glitter, because you know, I have to have some glitter in my life. Just going to pull a little bit on there and pull that all the way through the silk screen. Now, if you comment the word blessed, you'll get the link to get this on sale for me, okay? And you can get this whole project at a little bit of a discount. And again, if you want to get the color of the month, send me a message and I'll tell you, I can order it for you, but we'll have to do it a little bit differently. Ooh, oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so I did wax, okay? So we could stop here, but you know I'm not gonna. Yes, black is my favorite color. This is true. I'm glad you know that, Nat. Let's see. Yeah, this is the color of the month right here. Isn't it pretty? It's called Napa. It's like a red wine. I love it. I've used it twice now, and I think I'm not a big red person. I don't really like red that much, really. But this is not red. This reminds me of like a mix of like a little bit darker than Currant Jam, which is one of my favorite colors. Yeah, it's super pretty. But yeah, it's like a little bit more rich and dark than Currant Jam, and I absolutely love it. Hi, Anita. How are you? Okay, so I want to make sure that I dry this really good. And again, it takes a little bit longer for shimmer paste to dry. Okay, so keep that in mind, and make sure that you dry it all the way so that when we put this part of the transfer down, we don't have any issues, okay, with smearing our paste or anything like that. Now, this board, I don't think it's reusable. I want to say it is. I've heard, I don't know. I'll have to double check on that, okay? But regardless, I will seal this, and it will be used as a decorative tray in my house somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. But okay, I was thinking maybe, but no. All right. So I've seen some people use this transfer and do Bless Simply, but I don't see that whenever I look at this. Obviously, I think it's supposed to be Simply Blessed, so I was testing out what I thought about Bless Simply, but here we go. And y'all, this project is so easy. Literally a few steps and you have something. So this is one that you could totally throw together. At the last minute, you forget a gift or something. Pull this out and put it together. Wrap it with some pretty tulle or even in a gift bag. And boom, you have a tray. Okay, now we do have to put it together, but it comes with some really nice handles and everything that you need, the screws. You just need a screwdriver. So I put the screws on this little color tray because if not, I would lose them. Whenever I took them out of the little bag, I had to make sure. This is the tray. It's a tray for my shop. So if you comment the word blessed, you'll get the link to get this tray, the background transfer, and this Blessed Simply transfer. Okay, on sale. And if you want to get the color of the month, which is this Napa, just send me a separate message and I will help you get that. So I'm going to dry this really quick. So I'm probably going to have to turn it upside down. So y'all, there's only like 2 more days left to get those extra free 12 transfers if you sign up for club or if you sign up to be a designer. So make sure that if you have been thinking about doing that you go ahead and take care of that. Hi, Shirley. And take advantage of getting those extra 12 transfers with either your club membership with a new club or whenever you sign up as a designer and you do the $99 kit. It's only through the 15th, which is Sunday. Okay? So make sure that if you've been on the fence, make sure that you do. Again, you can comment the word blessed and you'll get the link where you can sign up with me. Okay, so I'm going to take my little, let me just be sure that this is entirely dry before I start fiddling with it. Okay, so y'all, you know that I'm not really handy generally. Okay, so I'm gonna try. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this and like be able to see, but I think I can probably screw this in just a little bit on both. There we go. And then I can finish putting it together right side up because there. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Marie. I'm doing great. Thanks for joining me. All right. So, plus, if you are a current club member, I don't know if you saw my post earlier, but Chalk just started sharing the some old club transfers, ones that I don't even have. I wasn't even here for most of those as a designer. And now you can go back if you're a club member and you can go under categories and click on club members only. And you can shop previous cutouts for the club transfers or previous club designs. Okay, so that's not going anywhere. All right. And that worked well. So I'm going to do that one more time on this one. Put my little screw in and then kind of screw it in a little bit and then turn it right side up. That's the way. Isn't that cute? The 12 free transfers, no, unfortunately. And the only way to get the 12 free transfers is to sign up for club or become a designer this month until the 15th. And then for the old club transfers, the only way to do it is to be a club member. So if you wanted to use a different email, I guess, and sign up for club, you could do that. And as a designer, you do make a commission off of club members. I think you make like $4, so you could get part of your money back, plus then you'd get an extra club transfer every month. So up to you. Okay, that's super cute. Y'all, look how simple this was. Seriously, it's been 18 minutes I've been on here, okay? Super easy. Now I can take this and I can spray it and seal it, or I don't even know that I need to, honestly. It's just going to be for decoration. So once I get my sideboard thing set up in my hallway, I'll probably put it there, but I'm probably going to go put it on my dining room table for now with maybe like a candle or a plant or something on it. What do you think? I hope y'all love this. I love this so much. And look how thick it is. It's nice, really nice quality board. So comment the word blessed. Get this for yourself. And I love you all so much. I hope that you have a great night tonight and a happy Saturday tomorrow. And I'll see you then. Okay? So come hang out with me tomorrow. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.